All right, so we're looking at the Earth lights, the Marfa lights. This is here in Texas, and also the Laredo lights that are also in Texas by Marfa. Then there's other places around the world too, like Brown Mountain and North Carolina. That's right here. They have the same phenomenon that happens. This is happening out over the ocean, but still it's the same phenomenon, so I wanted to point that out. But this happens all around the world. Also, Hesdalon in Norway has these strange lights that come out of their mountains. There's also the famous Dragon Balls from Taiwan that appear every year out of the river. So there's just interesting cases, you know. And this is another real interesting part of it, is the theory of alien bases being inside of a mountain. I think that's really cool. I think it's a really cool theory, and I absolutely think it is possible. Is it probable? No. More likely, I would say that these are probably there's probably a scientific explanation to them. They don't seem to be too intelligent. I mean, you know, what do we consider intelligent? You know, I mean, you see a plane flying, is it fucking intelligent? You know, the pilot is, you know, but like these guys are just kind of, I mean, it's not like they're going and stopping at a stop sign and letting another UFO go in front of it. Like how do we judge these are being intelligent, you know? I mean, it could be, it could be not. If you compare its flight path to a fucking leaf blowing in the wind, all erratic, I mean, does that make it intelligent? No, but it sure hell looks like the UFO. But these lights, I mean, are really, really interesting. I think it's possible they could have something to do with the tectonic plates in the Earth. That's why they come out of mountains all the time, and you see them in geological places that, you know, they have geological anomalies. There are a lot of different kinds of minerals in the ground. You know. Now this is a really cool video here. Like this one's out of Arizona. Right, so to just fly by right there, that's pretty cool. It appears that this thing drops something if we pay close attention. I think it right here, right there. Did it just drop something right there? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. It's really hard to tell because the footage is so grainy, but it really looked like it kind of dropped something back there. This is a great clip too. I like this clip. This is a UFO hunter from Arizona. You know, did a good job with trying to get the camera to stay, you know, stable as he could. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like it. I think it's a nice clip. This is another clip from the same guy. This is in Arizona. Jeff Woolwine. Now you're about to see here. Now this actually, I'm not so sure I could classify it with the lights that we're discussing, because this is, I think it could in fact be a craft. I mean, look at this. It does appear to be connected, but the lights are so close together. I don't know if it's just causing a pixelation to kind of link together to give it the illusion that they're actually together, when in fact they're not. They could be separate lights. Whatever they are, they're not fucking normal. They're not anything that we make. Now here's Hesdalon. This is the birthplace of all this light stuff. Because they have a scientific study going on there about the lights. That's been going on for a long time now. This took place over Hawaii. Now this is a really interesting video too. I really like this one. There's a couple other things if you pay attention, not just to the lights, but there's other stuff going on. Now look down at the bottom. See that explosion? That's pretty cool. Now I like that because UFOs have been known to cause, you know, power disruptions and other kinds of anomalies like that. And so I find this really interesting that it's right by its, you know, floating right over a power terminal, and they're over there popping while these UFOs are flying around in the sky. So I do think that's really neat. But of course, there again, it could be the electrical station actually causing these things. I mean, sure, I guess that could be a possibility. I want to be able to discount everything first before I jump to any conclusions and say, all right, it's not from Earth. I want to be able to get all that out of the way, because if you have any of that left, and that could be your answer, then you spend the whole time looking like a fool, wasting your own time. Now, did you see that come whipping by? Now, I theorize that the UFO took off in a big loop, in a big arc, and went at a high rate of speed, and just came right back to the same position that it left from. And I'm going to show you why I believe that, so see if you guys can follow along with me, but we'll let the rest of this play out. But it's real important to remember to try to get rid of every other explanation first. You know, try to answer all those questions first. And then when you're left with no other explanation, that's when you could say, all right, I believe it's possible it could be extraterrestrial. Or not from Earth anyway. Now if we take a look. Now he took off right there. I believe he took off to the right, and he's going to swoop around in a big arc. There he goes. He's worked his way up. You can see a black like shade of him. And he'll go right back to the position he was in. See, it seems to me that if you were simply observing it, it would just appear that the UFO simply blinked out and then turned back on. But looking at the video, it appears that it actually left and flew around super fast, incredibly fast, and came right back to the same exact position that it started from. It reminds me of this UFO I'd seen before. Check this out, you guys. This is in real time. Right? When we slow it down. See, it kind of reminds me of it, doesn't it? Like just the speed and kind of like the shape. Isn't that cool?
I didn't want to come to this, people. My hand has been forced. If I don't get at least 3 people to subscribe to my channel after watching this video, I will vote for Ted Cruz. Now calm down. Calm down. Tell that woman to stop screaming. Calm down. Everything's going to be fine. Everybody relax. No one's going to get hurt. Don't look at me. Look at the floor. Now, hit that subscribe button, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions.